Peace and blessings, everybody. I pray everybody have a blessed day. Over the years, being a health and wellness coach, a lot of the conversations I have isn't really over or about the plan. I'm on my way back home from this morning walk, and plus I had to stop to do a couple of things. But I just want to share this, guys, with you on the alternate day fasting journey I'm on, and also to give game about some of the things that I go through with clients and just people in general when we have these conversations. And one of the popular conversation we most have is really not really about the plan. It's about your feelings. And you can do it for yourself. When you have these conversations with people, just listen to what they're saying. Because I'm a good listener, because I want, especially in general. But when you're talking to your clients and we barking on a journey, you have to be able to be a good listener as a coach. And one of the things is that 99.9% of the time, from my experiences, it wasn't the plan that we put together. It wasn't the plan we put together. It was my feelings when I didn't want to do the plan, or I didn't want to get up, or I didn't want to eat like this. That is all about your feelings. It's barely the plan. Every now and then, and I've been doing this for 13 years, I would run into somebody that didn't like the plan. And that, I'm telling you, that's 1% of the time, you know? And when I realized is that, and I'm telling you, this fell on me last night when I was sleeping. And hear me out. God put his spirit in this body, so we could count on his spirit to help us push. If we do not rely on the spirit to help us push, we're gonna have a hard time with anything. Because we have an enemy, but just realize the enemy is right next to you. It's the flesh. That's why the scripture says, walk in the spirit and not the flesh. Why I say that? Because the flesh is going to give us a hard time. So when we have to go to the gym, a lot of us don't want to go to the gym. We thinking horrible things about the gym. We thinking crazy things about the gym, and we haven't even been in there. And if we have been in there, we ain't spent enough time in there, or we already gone in with a negative energy, and it travels. Energy is a real thing, you know? So I just want to touch down on you guys, touch down with you guys when it comes to how it is. You gotta fight yourself. It's a fight against yourself. Nobody else. You gotta keep pushing. We hear this stuff all the time, but ask why you hear that stuff all the time. Because a lot of times people renege. When situations come that's too much for us, we renege on ourselves and go pay attention to that situation. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that you need to push pause on, right? Some things you just gotta put this to the side for. But that's not a lot of stuff. That's not a lot of stuff. It's not a lot of stuff. It's not as much as we think. It's too much noise, and I'm screaming, and I don't have a microphone on me, so I'm gonna tap in with you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, so I made it to the gym, and the gym was kind of like crowded a little bit. Well, not crowded, but it was just, I don't know, if you a gym here like myself, and you ever been in the gym, it seems like it's not a lot of people, but people are scattered all over the place. And for every reason, every time I want to use a machine, or I need to be in an area, somebody's always there. So most times when that happens, I use this workout routine, and I want to show you guys what I do. And it's just I call it all-purpose machine here, and pretty much like a full body. So I use the resistance. You're gonna see me change the weight because it's kind of easy. But I use the resistance machine to get a really good workout in. It works the chest, the back, the legs. You're gonna see me do a leg movement. And I give this to my clients. I always make suggestions just in case. Because some people go to work and they come home. I mean, they go to work and they come home and then they go to the gym or from work to the gym, and a lot of times it's crowded in there. And I tell them all the time, find a Smith machine or use this machine here and just do a couple of sets, man. Work on, turn that into like a full body workout. So you see me do a couple of pull-ups there. Now I'm about to work on my triceps. You could do a lot of things on this machine, guys. You're gonna see me putting in my triceps, bam, and you're gonna see me operate the movement. I love this machine, man. It comes in clutch when it's a lot of people scattered all over the place, or it's the gym super, super crowded. And you do about 8 to 10 sets, 8 to 12 sets of these, reps, and do like 3 to 4 sets of this. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. And I usually give this to any clients that I have that's 35 and up, because we getting older, and a lot of times I point at my chest because I'm about to do a chest movement, and it taps into my triceps as well. Changing the weight because it's a little light. And the thing about this is that it's resistant, so you could kind of challenge yourself and not really get hurt, and you don't really need like a spotter, I usually use this machine often when people have a hard time doing push-ups, and you're still hitting the chest, it's still hitting the front delts, and they're getting some tricep work in there. And I did about 10 sets of this. But yeah, you 35 and up, man, we getting older. I always show workouts like this so people could actually use the workout and not feel like that they have to just do bodybuilding movement. See, look, people are in the way. Believe it or not, they over there eating watermelon. And it's fine. It's just like it seemed like people was everywhere. And this leg movement right here, you can get super deep. The form could be a little bit better, but I should be looking up. But I didn't want to hit my head or the back of the top of my traps on a bar there. It don't really look like it's close there, but it felt like it was. So, but you can get really get a good stretch, hitting those quads, tapping a little bit in them hamstrings. And that's it, man. You do about 3 or 4 sets of that, I'm telling you, you'll be swollen. All right, guys, it's made it home. I hope you enjoyed this video. Use that workout. If your gym is crowded, even if you're a beginner, use that workout. It's amazing movement, isolation. It's resistance. You can push yourself. You really don't need a spotter, right? And you really could get a lot done using those movements in that machine. I love that machine. As you see, I still use it. You saw the people over there, they was eating watermelon. I don't know, people just be in the way sometimes, so you kind of got to improvise, you know what I'm saying? So, and when you're in the gym, especially when it's crowded, you kind of got to like fit in and do what you can, you know what I'm saying? So that's fine though. I'm a gym head, so I'm used to it. But guys, I've been a weight loss coach for 13 years, and I created a fat loss checklist. If you need a guide that can help you on your journey, click the link or say fat loss in the comments, and I will send it right over to you guys so it can help you out on your journey. Until then, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.